All right, let's see if we can get a signal. Let's see if we can get a signal from the back cave. And we are waiting and waiting and waiting. So there we go. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream on this TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. That's right. It is Friday. It is time to celebrate. It's a celebration. Stick us to the ickus. And how do we do that? We just hang out with you wonderful and amazing people as we do Monday through Friday at this time and bring you something fun to listen to as we discuss, do things, and cover Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999. Welcoming everybody into another fun-filled day. We have a couple streams for you today. We'll have a lunch stream, which will go for about an hour and a half. And then we'll be back tonight for the happy hour. When happy hour is just we get together in the evenings on Friday, drink, be merry, have a little bit of fun, do something in the game, and then take it from there. No big whoop, no big circumstance. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Glad to have you here. Whether you're a long time viewer or you're a new time viewer, doesn't really matter. I just encourage you to interact because this is very much an interactive stream, and by that I mean we like to say hi to everybody first and say thank you for being here. You can be watching anything else, but you're watching this. So give your greeting in the chat. Make sure you say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers, and that's pretty straightforward. The other thing is, if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question, statement, and or comment you want me to respond to, and we will get that done as well. Like, comment, subscribe. It is YouTube. This helps tremendously with the algorithm, so if you'd like to help the channel out, that is a great way to do it. So do all that stuff, and then there you go. So not much going on in the game right now. Besides all the big announcements from the road ahead and stuff, but in actual game, it's just conquest and events. We've got this event. It's Ewoks. I don't have good Ewoks, so I don't think that this is going to go good for us. I mean, we have to win the battle with the full team of Ewoks. Mine suck. Complete the battle. With no tanks for your squad. I can do all these but the Ewok one, so I really don't feel like I don't feel like dicking around with it because our Ewoks are going to get Raffle stomped. Kaya, the lovely Kaya's here. She says, how's Conquest? We're in Sector 5. I'm going to do some more tonight. I have to finish. I waited because I have to go back and do the boss fights with the Force Diet thing. So I'm going to do that tonight. And then we'll beat Sector 5, the Sector 4 boss, and then go right into Sector 5 today. So I paused at the boss fight just so I can do all the Force Diet because you need the Resistance team. But I'm doing my fees. Already knocked out the 500 one. That one's knocked out of the way. We'll do 5 more resistance and SRKR kills and do first order. All that'll be done this weekend, and then we just have these down here. Well, 3 more after that because this one, the one for Vader, Invader's Shadow, will lead to the other one. So we'll just have 3 left, and we'll knock those out pretty quickly. So there you go. So not much else going on other than that. I mean, we can do this fight, but I mean, good Lord. I mean, I'm looking at this Galactic Challenge like, good God. Like, my Ewoks are going to get absolutely blitzed. There's no way I can, especially with Utini happening. We could do all the other ones, no tanks, all that kind of stuff with, I don't know, what do you want to use here? What do we have to do? We have to do... complete the battle, no tanks, and then complete the battle officer to attack and turn 20 times. I mean, we can use rebels here. We could use troops here. There's all kinds of stuff we can use here to get all that done. And then the Ewok one, I don't know. So it's like, yeah, God. So, so continue your green. I'm going to consider this. All right, let's try CLS here. Just why not? Probably going to die a horrible death here, but it is what it is. Not overly concerned about it, but we'll see what we can do here real quick while everybody's getting their greetings and questions and breakfast cereals and everything else into the chat here. So let's give it the old college try. Let's see what happens. I don't have Gear 12 Ewoks fatality, so where's engineer. I want to get his ass out of there immediately. Yeah. And then Chief Nebbit. Yeah. He's got a lot of... Okay. And yeah, we can't even do it with this. Oh, why do they do this crap? Oh, God. I want you to do this, no tanks. Okay. I tried CLS. It didn't work out. Let's go Kronobi. Electric Republic, because she can take out something immediately. No tanks, huh? Alright. What else I want to run here? That's not a tank. Well, we need snips. Yoda might be good. Actually, Shakti might be good here. Let's try this one. Keep getting your greetings. I'm just doing the Galactic Challenge here. Alright, let's do... We want the engineer out, so we'll target Nebbit. We gotta get into payout as quickly as possible. The problem is they just keep getting... Alright, we're almost into payout. Alright, put that on. Let's get you going. You're gonna die. Scavenger. Okay. Okay, let's go into... Ultimate. Apparently we can't hit Nebbit that hard. Well, that's creamy. I guess he's a tough little old cookie. Am I going to lose because of the stealth bullshit? We are going to lose because of the stealth. Alright. Okay, you're out. Alright, now we just have to get you out of there. But every time one of those bombs goes off, he gets his protection back. Well, this is fun. Oh, that was fun. Let's not do that anymore. Christ. Complete the battle 20 times or more. No tanks. Now we have to just do Ewok crap, which I'm thinking I might be able to take out at like the tier 8, tier 9, and then we'll get our tier 9 box. We're not going to get tier 10 box, so yeah. Boss Ranger best team is Bounty Hunters with Bosley, Django, Mando, Beskar, Grief, for Scavenger, and you will lose. Also, thanks for this morning. What a way to wake up. Ranger always going beyond for the guild. I try to do my best. All right, we'll have to go back and do that here, but I got to say hi to everybody. All right, let's run in Discord. Let's say hi to everybody. We start off with Phil Reagan, who says, hello, Ranger and Skewers. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Phil Reagan. Glad to have you here. Andrew Zani Major says, hello there. Hey, what's going on? And hello there. Makwa says hello there as well. Welcome, Makwa. And another hello there. Evan Buckler says, hello, Ranger and Skewers. Happy Friday. Bring on the weekend. God dang right. Gotta bring it in there. Thank you for being here, Evan. Happy days. Roy Edward, what's going on, Vato? You crazy Holmes, man. What are you doing? He says, hello, Ranger and Skewers. Hello, Holmes. What are you doing? Fidchico, buongiorno. Says, good morning, Ranger. Good morning, sir. How are you? Makwa. Okay, says, did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. Gonna pretend like that just didn't happen. Kaya's here, of course. Letting us know that she's kicking ass in Conquest. Very, 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 very nice. I expect no less from my SWGOH whisperer. Adahan says, eating Ranger from the UK. Oh, from Charlie Old England. No, I don't know. Glad to have you here, mate. Fatality says, I did it with Gear 12 Ewoks. Yeah, you mentioned I don't have those, so I'm in trouble. Wolfman says, happy up, Rangers and Skewers. Hello, Wolfman. Glad to have you here. Of course, the guild officer of my boss says, all that good stuff we said. Oh, Claire's Clayton. There we go. Clayton.
Howdy.
Oh, he's joining. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Scared me. Oh, I didn't know you were going to come into the chat today.
I'm in the office this morning for a little bit, so.
And then what do you got going on this evening?
What do I got going on this evening?
Yeah, you're going to be hanging out with me as we do happy hour. Yay!
Yeah. Isn't that what we always do?
Well, yeah, but sometimes you have trips and birthdays and...
It's true.
Wedding anniversaries and all that other stuff, man. I mean, goddamn.
I think tonight we're good.
Okay.
We'll see. So, but that's work calling. BRB.
Yeah, take that up. How this is I use Bit Dynasty's team of OG Kylo lead, Want Han, both Chewies for the no tank out of turn feats. Oh, that's a nice one. See, that's a good thing when you watch RSG when we do this crap is that I mean, you're going to get some really good recommendations from the homies and homettes. So I'm going to use my Ewoks here. This is horrible. See if I can beat this fight because my Ewoks suck. I mean, I'm just being real with y'all, you know. I'm not Chirpa, sorry. Oops. Uh-oh. So I haven't really invested in the Ewoks. They're about to get beaten here severely. All right. Let's do that. Let's go after... Jama seems to be the one that was... wait, was it... who do we need to go after? Straight for scavenger or we lose. All right, we're gonna go straight for this scavenger or we will lose.
It's you. You always lose.
Well, I just won, but yeah.
Not with Ewoks. Don't lie to me like that.
I don't. Yeah, this ain't happening. The thermals are going to destroy us here.
You have to be slow as sin and let the dots kill them. If you have the Paplu Zeta.
Yeah.
So like Paplu lead, so you don't have any leadership abilities.
Oh, Paplu, no, I don't have the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Okay.
Without the Paplu Zeta, you're not going to win.
I haven't invested in Paplu. Yeah. Okay. Then let's not even bother. All right. The thermals got us. Yeah, I'm happy.
I got third best crate, and I'm like, I don't want to drop the Zeta on Paplu, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
I can go one without.
Yeah, we're gonna go do some other stuff because no. Not no, but hell no. Upcoming streams. Now, we didn't have a stream last night because we couldn't get the scrape. Paul's on vacation, so we weren't able to get the JC Center. We're going to try to shoot for this weekend to knock that out. Probably Sunday. We'll do the GAC Center on the Escape Podcast channel. Tonight will be happy hour. That'll be at 8 Eastern, 7 Central is the normal time that we start that. I have a little bit of alcohol left, so we're good. And then Saturday morning will be Jedi Academy. Big thing is November 5th. Mark it on your calendars if you are interested in participating in this or just visiting with us or whatever. We're shooting for November 5th in Orlando, Florida. We've got all the dates and times. If you are interested in coming down for a Magic the Gathering tournament or just to come meet us, because the plan is to have the day where we've got everything locked in is do a Magic the Gathering tournament first hour learn like how to do magic, then have some fun doing a tournament, and then have an OG. Finn's got all this stuff. But we'll do that till about 5, 6 o'clock, and then we're gonna go get drinks and go somewhere and eat and be merry. So that'll be on November the 5th. So that'll be a lot of fun. If you want to come meet us, and you're more than welcome to come hook up with us. On top of that, so that's November the 5th. And if you are interested in that, hooking up with us down in Florida, then, meeting the RSG crew like myself and others, then get with Finity in our Discord, FINITY, and we will get you squared away. And we're going to be raising money. We're going to try to live stream that so we can raise money for the ACS. We're going to have the ACS folks down, and we're going to have some fun with that. So we'll continue our charity work. Trying to think if there's anything else happening between now and then that we're working on. Not that I can think of, but if anything else pops in, then we'll do that. So those are big announcements from RSG. So we got that going on, and I got some other stuff happening in the background and stuff. So I don't know,
Woo.
So we'll do Conquest tonight. So I'm not going to do Conquest right now. We'll save that for tonight. I just completed.
You need something to do.
I think the game was tuned up against me in light side TB, man, because I got to the finals of every goddamn fight and got my ass kicked, dude. Except for 2. I think I beat the GR one, and I beat the Ray. I used my GL Ray one and beat it. But like everything else, man, I went in there to see. Let's got to the final fight. Was going well. Sudden, they just went ham, and I couldn't take a turn, and I was like, "Oh, this sucks."
Yeah, the Grievous in that last zone can get really monstrous. I like to have Ray for the middle for that exclusively, because Grievous goes bananas and Ray takes a turn and then just destroys them from all the TM gain.
Horrible, man. It was horrible, dude. And then in the south, the cam mission went diarrhea again, dude. They just went after 5s. I couldn't do anything about it. They just all attacks went on 5s. You cannot win that thing with. It was horrible. I almost pulled it off. But
to a small degree, though, I don't think anybody in our guild needs cam.
No, we're not really overly concerned. I don't think anybody needs cam.
Bragging points. I did it.
I guess, yeah. But then the Jedi fight, I always win that. But I got to the finals, and the team went ham on me, dude. I was like, what the hell's going on? Did my stun, did everything. It's killing South. So I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't good. Oh, no. I was like, oh, God. They're taking out her turns. So a couple of fights didn't go my way. I mean, still 3 out of 4, but Jesus.
Yeah, I did 3 of them 4-4s. Then my last one, I had over platooned because I could, and I didn't really have a solid 4th team to run with. So I did Bad Batch with Cat, and I got to wave 3, and just they got like a smidgen ahead of me, and then just the board was gone. I'm like, oh well. Cool.
It was really weird because, ships was fine. I beat both, especially with profundity, so that's not a problem. But yeah, it was just really weird, the RNG. Sometimes it's the game's like, it's just set up where it's like, okay, I guess I'm just, final fight. I guess I wasn't meant to win this one. So,
yeah.
So 2 went 3 out of 4. The other ones were 4 out of 4. And the ships were both 4 out of 4. So what can you do there? Andrew Zani, what's going on, Ben? He says, just did tier 10 with C, Watt, and other set to get the other 3 feats. Put it on auto after you get C with the tank tech. Yeah, pretty much. Can afford a Zeta with your stash of 1 billion? I do have a lot of Zetas. But, I mean, then I'd have to put some gear on Paplo, and I just, no. Andrew Zani says, I will be able to unlock Malgus after next conquest. Just need to buy 10 more shards. Any tips for the armor shred feat? All I have is Gideon. It's a pain. Troopers don't do well against Sector 3. No, I mean, you can do for the armor shred, I did the sector bosses, if I'm not mistaken on that. So, bosses, no, everyone in the guild has 7-star Kim, and it isn't really a big deal, Ranger. Oh, okay, that's what I figured. So, I still like to win, though, but yeah.
Who doesn't?
I know. Ray Rock says, the only way I drop with Wave 4 was Sealets versus Watt, GG Sniper, and Tickle Tank. That's the one I had, Ray Rock. And I had it under control, but then I took out, I stunned Watt, burned Droideka down, and then all of a sudden, like, they took an ungodly turns. He rezzed Droideka back. I was like, get the hell out of here, man. Turn meter manipulation for the lose. What else? 3 says, welcome to Friday. Hopefully it lasts long enough. Well, we'll see. Not much else going on in the game, man. I mean, just kind of chilling. Not much we can do right now. I don't really have any big stuff going on. I'm just saving for Kirsantin. That old big Wookie. I got him 5-star. He's coming along nicely there, Clayton. Of course, Clayton sends me. I'm over here trying just to get the goddamn characters to 7 stars. Clayton's like, woo! Look at my new shiny Lando. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Hey, Paula.
Did you hear the news?
What news? Did I miss something on the forums?
No. You didn't hear the clang of the tip jar?
Oh, God damn it. Jesus.
I haven't done like anything all week.
You haven't done anything in a while, and I've been like, yay. If you guys don't know, Clayton does this to me all the time. I would just be happy with Clayton hanging out. That's all I care about. But Clayton's just like, he loves to see my face. I'm like, oh, come on. What did you do? God damn it. All right, let me look here. Ah, for Christ's sakes.
What? Irresponsibly drunk.
Yeah, contributions for tonight's stuff. There you go. I'll have to go get some more bourbon then. Cheap bourbon. We'll get the cheap stuff. That's all you need. No, this is for me to drink and stuff. Wolfie. So yeah. So he likes to donate for that. Well, maybe get the bourbon fund going. Maybe I'll do that. We're not doing anything right now. Anybody wants a Ross review or something? I guess we can do some tip jar action. I don't have anything else to go on right now. I mean, if you have any questions about the stuff and the for the road ahead or anything like that, feel free to put questions in there. I mean, we've covered it in depth the last 2 days, and we were on yesterday with Princess Scribble. I went on Scribe's channel, and we did a round table, which was a lot of fun. I think the sentiment from everybody is pretty banger road ahead. Pretty banger.
Yeah.
All good stuff as far as I'm concerned. So that was really nice. So we all still hate Datacrons, but road ahead, you got to separate it. Road ahead was fan-bloody-tastic. So get your questions in if you have any questions like that related to that. You can kind of see what I'm working on here. Kirsantin, Skiffguard, Lando, Bosch layout. I'm going to get those up first. We'll continue working our mods on... I got just a couple more on Radis, and then Inquisitor will take him up. And then I'm also working on R2-D2's mods as well. We're taking the Phoenix to Gear 11 as well. Have a sneaky suspicion. I'm pretty sure they're going to be needed for the new TV coming up. So I'm going to take him to Gear 11. That's all I need for the ship right now. So, Kanan's there. Chopper's one step away. Zeb's, I think he's gear 9 or 10. He's gear 9. So, we just need a couple pieces to get him to 10 and stuff. And same thing with Sabine. So, we'll finish them up for the ships and everything. So, there you go. Andrew's on a question. Can you check my Mary Jane and Palpatine mods? Trying to get them ready for Starkiller. Yeah, we'll do that. We got 3v3 coming up. So, if you guys want to do, you guys want some roster help, you got me in the Claytone here. And we'll look at your stuff here. So if you want some help with your stuff, then feel free to put it in there. And Design, I need your ally code so I can go look at that for you. We'll go look at your mods. We'll do mini roster reviews, help everybody out getting ready for 3v3, especially modding advice, things of that nature. So if you need any help with your mods, or you want us to look at anything in your mods or characters or teams or what you want to farm or work on, feel free. You don't have to do anything else, but we'll put in the Ranger J 1999 bourbon and pizza fun for tonight. There we go. We'll do that. I wasn't planning on to, but Clayton kicked us off, so might as well. Woo!
There you go. Here to help.
That's right.
I'm just trying to talk myself off of a ledge. That's all.
What do you mean?
Because I have the TIE Fighter pilot Datacron. I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to go crazy re-rolling it, but at the same time, Krennic and Death Trooper with the TFP Ami the TFP Datacron looks tasty, but at the same time it requires 2 Zetas and Omicron and taking TFP to Relic 7. I'm like, I don't want to do it.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it either.
I DM Van Seal because he has the Krennic Ami. I'm like, hey.
Hey, Sergeant Carey says, "Sup, Ranger? How's it hanging, buddy? It's hanging, man. We're just chilling. There's not much going on in the game, so we're just gonna do some roster reviews and help people out as we get ready for Diarrhea 3s. Oh God.
Not looking forward to three.
I'm not looking forward to 3s, man.
In all honesty, in threes, I take all my GLs to offense. I might have some on this one for defense just because of I have Datacrons I didn't have last time, like the JKL bonus turn and now the Lord Vader with the cooldown reduction. Might incentivize me to leave him on defense. But for the most part, it's everything to offense, and I just don't care. Because it just, there's no point. Threes are so crappy. The TM Datacrons ruin so many counters in threes because you're so limited to what you can bring to offense. Which is like, all right, cool.
Hey, Bobus, what's going on? It says, hello there, Ranger, Karth, and Skewers. Hope this finds you well. Same for you. Sergeant Curious says, how you liking the profanity? We like it a lot.
3-manning executor fleets all day, every day. It's amazing.
It's amazing balls. Wolfman says, the only reason I'm excited for 3s is it gets rid of set 2 once done. That's true. We'll get rid of set 2. That'll be nice. Let's see here. Yeah, Mary Jade looks fantastic, dude. She's not even relicked, and you've still got some work on your mods because it's the same set that I have on my Mary Jade. Yeah, she's going to be a little creamy and delicious once you get her done here, Androzani. She looks fantastic. And then C, it's pretty straight.
Is she gear 12?
Yeah, she's only gear 12, and she's 328 speed. So
does she have the 2 pieces on her?
Yeah,
only the one. So she's still missing 14 speed.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah,
14 plus 2.
Yeah, 16.
So, 16 speed total. So that'll put her, what did I say? That was 328 that I saw on the screen there for a brief second.
Yeah, she's going to be fast, dude.
That's so yeah, she'll be closing on 350, and then
probably 360
when she gets Star Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get 360, once you get Star Killer, that'll put her right at that 400 some speed, which is right where she needs to be.
I'm looking at your Palpatine mods, and I'm trying to figure out what in the name of God are you doing here, Androzani? Are you just trying to make me angry when we look at someone's modding here? What is this? You said look at your Palpatine, and I'm looking at it. None of this makes sense. Something's wrong with this picture.
Are they protection primaries?
It doesn't matter. You're wasting a health here. No, it's health and then speed on a 2 offense set mods that could probably used on an offense set. Sorry, Androzani. Love you, my friend. But there's one thing that'll set me off is this. I don't care if there's 6. Yeah, 6. He said Emperor Palpatine, didn't he?
Is there another Palpatine?
What does he need for Star Killer? Okay, so that's what you're asking. All right. No, it's not the wrong. He doesn't have C. I don't think he does, right? I didn't see C.
I know. What does he need for Star Killer?
Well, he doesn't Sith Eternal, but he said Palpatine, so I didn't go to Sith Eternal.
He's talking about Palp.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's Palpatine, not Sith Eternal.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, having him faster does make soft counters harder.
Yes.
But realistically, the only real viable soft counter at this junction is GG droids, and you can't get him fast enough to counter that. And it has nothing to do with Palpatine's speed. It has everything to do with, does Mara Jade get shock onto B2 before he takes a bonus turn?
Right.
And if that's the case, then you're gonna win no matter what. So Palpatine can, you want all protection primaries and the speed arrow, but I wouldn't go hard on slicing up mods for him. I would just try to make him durable.
Yeah, I'm with you, Whittle23. I did 2 potency sets and a health set with him. You can even go, I don't know, tenacity if you don't have the health sets that you want. But yeah, making him beefy, have potency on him just so you can land those shocks and land those big stuns on him. I mean, I know he gets bonuses for potency and stuff, but the more the merrier, dude, because some of these teams that you're facing, you got to get that shit to land.
Yeah, but with Mara, she's got tenacity down first phase 1 that's unresistible.
I know, but I don't take any chances.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I get you.
Have you seen the RNG I get, baby? I don't take any chances.
I don't think you get RNG. You just get straight
I
up
get
death rolls
hosed.
from the
Yeah,
Illuminati.
I get molested
They
by
don't.
the
They don't care
RNG.
about you.
Yeah, they really don't. They hate me. So yeah. So yeah, I'm with you. I went potency stats and health and you can go protection primaries. You can go potency cross too. I mean, it just makes your seed that just. But for me, that's just the way I do it. So that's look at mine. Look at Whittle 73's and Andrewsani, and that'll be a big thing. Your Mary Jade's perfect. So don't just get her up and running. You'll be good. And then let's change this shit out. Let's just change it out. So go potency sets, health sets if you need to. And then you'll be.
You
fine.
just don't want them super slow.
No,
somewhere.
good secondary on the speeds for sure, and I do on mine. But
aim for about a plus 100 on speed for Palpatine, and that'll leave him in a good spot. If you have the unique Zeta for the Crackling Doom, where he gets he gains max protection. Then you want to make sure you're working on having protection primaries, and then go from there. But yeah, about a plus 100 speed, protection primaries, speed set, potency, whatever you want to sneak in after that is good to go.
All right, we'll get you here in a second. Adahan, Kaya says, if you do Starkiller versus Ray, you need Palp survival. Yeah, that's all we said, the ones that we did with the primaries. Arnell says, what's up, my friends? Questions for you both. What non-requirement Rebel ship tunes are needed to complete all tiers of the Profundity event? I'm on track for a second round unlock.
If you want it to be easier to unlock, you need to work on Kanan and Zeb to at least gear 12. Because you can't use the Phantom in the event, so you can only use the Ghost. So Hera's already required at R5 for the event, so if you could get Zeb and Kanan roughly gear 11, gear 12, so you can get the full ship features unlocked and upgraded, then that would be kind of where I would shoot for. But you can still do it without it. If you're already going into Radisson and you get a good Cassian, which I mean you have an R8. Cassian and R5 Jin at that junction, so just bringing K2 up, which isn't a bad shout, makes it doable. But the Profundity works best with the cargo pilots.
Yep.
So they're the ones you'll want to focus in on in the long run.
Hey, Celsi says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Celsi. Welcome. Bubba says, show us on the doll where the bad RNG touched you, Ranger. It's everywhere. I've been touched everywhere by bad RNG. Everywhere. Like, there's nothing that's sacred anymore on Ranger's body with the RNG.
You ever seen that chart, Ranger, where it's like 80% of the chart is one color, and then there's 20% of the chart is the other color? It's like...
That's me.
And then it's just like, whereas the bad RNG touched you, it's like 80% in yellow, and then like 20% in pink, and then it just says here, and also here, but in pink.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens to Ranger.
It's just the different levels of bad, not any good. So there you go. So yeah, not happy times. All right, Adahan says, how to split my resistance for 3v3 has somehow made it to Rhodium in short 6 teams. Resistance? There's a couple teams you can run with resistance. So one thing for offense, it's really good. I mean, Ray R2 BB8 is always, that's a team that you can use. 3PO safe for like a CLS team. Then you on defense in a backline team, it's not really going to do much, but you can go Finn, Poe, and then you can either throw like Vet Chewie on there, Resistance Trooper, Vet Han. If you want, you can keep the Vets together for another backline weak team. You could throw anything with Finn and Poe. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Resistance Trooper as just a backline team just on defense. And then you can put Vet Han, Vet Chewie with somebody in the backline too, like some kind of scoundrel lead.
Scoundrel lead or the
smuggler
resistance leaders,
whatever. Yeah. So one of those kind of combinations that gives you, but keep the, you can still take out Bounty Hunters, a bunch of stuff with JTR, BB-8, and R2. That team's still very much viable against a lot of counters. 3PO safe for a CLS kind of rebel combination. Go Finn Poe, Resistance Pilot, Resistance Trooper. Probably Resistance Trooper is not a bad shout out. It's just there just to hopefully steal some banners because that team's not going to be good enough to stop something. You never know, but I'm just being realistic with you. I mean, your Resistance hero Poe and Finn just not good enough. The stars and gear to have the speed necessary. Let me look at here. Yeah, 247. I mean, you might put them as a combination. You could go Finn, Poe, Finn, but yours are not that strong, so I went with Poe Dameron, the OG Poe Dameron here. I mean, you could if you have to. Beggars can't be choosers sometimes. So, Andrew's on if you can. Yes, please do. I mean, yeah. Potency. Health, protection, and potency, baby. Those are your primaries. JB United says, hello, Ranger. Hello, JB United. Good to see you, my friend. So those are some suggestions. That gives you like 1, 2, 3 teams right there. So hopefully that helps you out, brother, with your resistance. So, yeah. Different combinations you can use there. There you go. And then when you get your purse brothers, I mean, the Finn, Poe, the two purses with OG Finn is a fantastic team for offense and stuff. Yes, I know. You have a new monarch now. Long live the king. So, yeah, we're well aware of world events here, JV United. It's a sad day. We lost an icon, a legend, but what a big bucket of win for that amazing woman. What a life. 96 years, man. She's been queen longer than my mom's been alive. That's crazy. That's the only monarch. Was it 90% of England has only known Elizabeth as their monarch? That's insane. That's an insane number. That's crazy. It's an impressive stat, man. Wow. But you can play around with it, Andrew Zani. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there with that. A little bit. I mean, just see where your potency's at. If you think you need more, go with the cross. If not, go for the protection. You'll know the stat there. All right. We're doing mini Ross for you. Getting ready for threes. Trying to help everybody out here. So, hey, Mr. Bone says, good afternoon, skewers. Hey, hello, Mr. Bone. How do you feel, Mr. Bone? And then LC says, happy Friday, skewers. TGIF. LC, glad to have you here. We're doing mini Ross reviews because there's nothing else going on in the game. I'll do Conquest tonight for happy hour. Clayton's kicked us off. I got the tip jar going. Who wants to continue the tip jar trend so Ranger can get some nice stuff tonight? King Charles, indeed. They're JB United. I didn't realize how old King Charles. I didn't realize how old he was. He's 76. That tells you how long Elizabeth ran. So, I wish him a long reign and rule. But I mean, 76 ain't gonna be around forever. And then
realistically, he's got about 2 decades
at most.
At the most.
So get ready for Prince. Was it Andrew? William? No.
It depends on how they go down to the next. I don't know.
It's his son next. It's his son. So
yeah.
Whoever. I'm not familiar with the monarchy. Sorry. I'm just don't keep track of it.
That's fair.
William. That's William. Okay. So thank you, Andrew Zani. Prince William. That's what I thought. I got it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how much more potency does Bouchelet get?
Yeah, he was a little older when he got married in 1981, yeah. Prince Andrew is like 10th in line. Oh, I didn't know that, Andrew. Oh, I know. Isn't it a crazy number, World 23, that she's met that many presidents and just world leaders and just crazy big bucket of win, man. What a life, man. And, she walked the walk, talked the talk, man. As I said, she got the t-shirt multiple times, burned it, got another one, and kept getting t-shirts, man. I mean, she was something else, man. Okay. We are doing mini roster reviews and answering your questions and stuff. It can be about it. If you have any questions, put those in. If you want some help with your roster, feel free to put that in. I am trying to raise funds for the Ranger J Happy Hour Bourbon Fund and Pizza Fund. So if you want to put that in chat, or I put the tip jar on the thing, it's in the description. But if you want to hook up Ranger, you can. You don't have to. I always look at everybody's stuff free of charge. That's the kind of guy I am. But I do work for tips. It's never just the tip, but I do work for them. So if you'd like to throw a little moolah into the tip jar, it'd be most appreciated. Most appreciated.
Oh, I got something to flex on.
Oh, what do you got?
That Skiff Guard Lando.
Oh yeah, put it in your oh wait, you're in the guild. Never mind. I always get. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just habit, man.
Do the work, you. Work for the tip jar. Come on.
All right, I'm working. All right, let's see here. Where is Cart?
I finished him this week, and I got Raven's Claw to 7 stars.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slow process for Ravens Cart. I got to. I'm not gonna. I'm saving for Java, so we got to get Christianton done.
What's my favorite way to obtain impulse detectors? I have to go back and look at what I need to even use for those.
Look at that Relic 8. Christ.
I need some more slicing, but he's
Oh, there's damage. Damage 11. Oh, Christ. Look at that offense.
11.2k.
That's not even an offense set, dude.
No.
Good lord.
He's got a pretty high base value though. I mean, he's
Look at that. God damn.
But he gets so much offense between himself and Bush Leia, it's not even funny. Like he's gonna have like turn 1 like 100 and something % offense boost.
Yeah,
So I mean,
just
he's
a
gonna
little
be
bit, yeah, little
clapping,
yeah, a little clap,
and
clap action.
not including at all what you get from Jabba's lead, which is going to be mastery. There will be mastery with that as well. So
Yes, Wolfman, that is disgusting. All right, so impulse detectors, which is the piece you need for Relic 8. There's not many options here, man.
I farm the bayonet salvage.
Yeah, I do too. I'll salvage that
and
a lot.
The reason for that is because 9F, which is what you just said, light side 9F, because it gets you the Mark III hollow projectors as well. So you're getting the impulse detector salvage as well as salvage for the Erodium salvage or whatever the tier 3 salvage is.
That's a badass Lando. All right, let's everyone. We can cry later. Oh my god. Andrew Zani question: when you guys get a new character, do you farm brand new mods for each, or do you move mods around for less important characters? No, I don't do either because I've got so many mods sitting in my inventory now. It depends on where you're at in the game, Andrew Zani, and you will reach saturation with this. I used to move mods down, right? Move mods up, move mods down, depending on the character. But now, like, I've got so many mods that I still need a slice that are like, I'll just throw you an example. I just did mods on. Who did I put it on? Just mods. I just was like, okay, let me just put some mods on. I just threw a bunch on Chrysanta, for example. I just, I'm like, here, I'll just throw some mods here. Why did that one get on there? I have no idea why that one's on there. That should be a health one. But you see, I'll sort them by speed, like, for which ones I have. And I mean, it's like, I've got so many bloody ones that are just sitting there. It's like,
he should be protection, by the way.
I'm looking for it. Yeah. There we go. Put that on there. Just as a placeholder. But yeah, I've got mods like this just sitting there that it's like, okay, and Lando, I just put an offense and crit chance set on them. Then they're pretty decent mods. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, that's a 12 speed, 15 speed. I mean, that's crit damage on the but it's 8 speed. But I mean, look at the stats here. I mean, I went ham, main primary offense, 15 speed. So when I slice him up, man, he's going to be pretty gross. He's going to be really good. So, and those are just mods I had sitting there. A lot of these characters now have these on them. I mean, like the Grand Inquisitor, these are leftover mods, man. And he's already at 305. So I did the same thing with Radis. Radis wasn't primary mods. I just have sliced these up, and he's already at 330 speed. If I get any more hit of speed, he's going to be really stupid.
I don't. I do. Yeah, I try to find sets from what I already have. I try my hardest not to steal. But yeah, I always look too, because there's some characters that are low priority. Like I used to have Aura Singh like really well modded for when I used her bounty hunter lead prior to the Zam Ami and everything else. And so over the course of time, now she just sits there for her leadership, and I don't need her as fast or dealing much damage. So it's like I'll go through and check to see if there's something that's really good, because especially when it's going to be a meta character. So like we're talking Skiffguard Lando and Chrysanthemum and all those things. I'm willing to steal mods that have really good secondary lineups for like the new character I want. So like Skiffguard Lando having most of his mods that aren't offense primaries have offense, flat offense, and percent offense on the secondaries. So I will steal a little bit here and there to min max it, but overall, I try to just take whatever I have from my inventory and not try to steal too much because you just weaken
Yeah,
other
because I've
characters.
got a lot of my stuff already, and plus with the new, eventually it'll come here. We're going to be able to redo our mods with the new piece of, recalibrate, right? So for
Yeah.
me, I always go in speed order, and you can see just from my mods here, I'm not pulling mods from these guys. They're already where I want them at. They're fast and stuff, and then the same thing with offensive mods. So um, and I
Oh, I
prioritize
am.
certain characters and things to make sure, like Radis, I want exceptionally fast. The same thing with Grand Inquisitor. So getting them up and running, with their speeds and stuff. It's just about slicing. It just takes a little bit of time. But these are mods that I had that are like 12 to 16, 17, and if they hit one or two speed on like, I think his diamond hit already. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that, 23 speed.
There's
One hit
there's
did
a
that. So
there's a couple of times where remodding or pulling from like good characters is somewhat of an option, and like Malgus is a good case in point for this
yes,
because you do not need Darth Revan nearly as fast now because you're not just trying to outrun your opponents. Because Malgus A adds a ton of speed to them, and B, they just can't get to your team nearly as quick, and the counters that worked versus Mal versus Darth Revan don't work versus Malgus, so you don't have to worry about outrunning troopers. So you can. I haven't done it yet because I just haven't cared enough. But I probably when Bouchelet gets to gear 12 and I can actually put 6 dot mods in her, I'll probably steal a couple of mods to get her speed up over 300 and pull from Revan. But that's just because at this junction, Revan does not need to be 351 speed anymore. He can afford to lose 20, 30 speed and even maybe go for more of an offensive build to be annoying. But yeah, there's very few occasions where you can pull from good characters, and it's usually if a new team breaks up what that team needs to do, then you can be like, oh, okay,
yeah.
I
For
can
me, I
change
mean,
this.
I didn't have to dick around with my Revan because my Malgus, I had mods already set aside for him. So it's all health, and he's a beefy boy, and he does what he needs to do, and he's 278 speed, which is for him, which is not too shabby. And my other characters are already super fast. Bastila, Malik. I mean, they're all 300
Doesn't
plus speed.
doesn't Malgus get like plus like
Yeah,
120?
it's stupid. Yeah.
So
So
much speed.
that was not a tough one. I already had mods set aside, that I had in my inventory. I'm like, yep, you're getting that, I'm slicing that, and you're getting that, and I'm going to slice that, and I did, and we saw that I sliced all his mods. So, Andrew's on it. I have Malgus and Starkiller coming up, and I don't get a lot of use out of my pad in my squad anymore. So I was thinking of looking there since I don't have a lot of extra mods lying around. Yeah, for Starkiller, you're going to go offense. Malgus, you're going to go beefy. So I mean. If you need to pull mods there because Malgus is super dope, dude. Compared to Padme,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's totally fine.
Yeah, like we said, there are certain occasions where like I mean like the Padme team's gotten gutted so many times it's not even funny anymore. And with like Qui-Gon Jinn on, she doesn't really have anybody left to lead because of how the teams are set up now. So if you want to pull stuff away from characters that you're no longer using and they just can sit as B team or filler, then that's fine. Pull from something else to make one other team much more viable.
Yeah.
That's not an unreasonable approach to have.
Adhan says question: now that Kath is no longer on fleet, is he in T3 finding 5 stars for his ship, short on spare canteen energy? Yeah, I mean the Ebon Hawk man just comes in and
It's just a reinforced.
yeah,
That's
just makes it's for the
you just need
reinforcement.
gear 11
Yeah,
on them,
yeah,
and then you're fine. Which you'll that's as far as you can push it with 5 stars anyway. So you just need to be able to get the reinforcement ability unlocked, so that it means Ebon Hawk should be 5 stars. It needs to be
yeah.
5 stars for the reinforce. So I mean, really, that's all you really need. Outside of that, you're not. It's not there for a ton of damage. It's not there to do anything to take hits. It's just going to be dispel and then hopefully survive long enough with chaff,
Yeah, keep the
or
shaft up, but
chafe.
yeah, your first move is always going to be like just to do a basic, so you can get, unless circumstances dictate like you need to take off a ton or something. But usually I just use the basic, get the turn meter flowing, because most of the time I'm using it against the executor, with
Yeah.
first order if it's the lineup I'm going with. So it just comes in, keeps them from getting to ultimate, and then it helps my first order, at least take out most of the time. But even if we lose, I've taken out most of the fleet, so that's an easy cleanup with old old resistance team. So old Holdo fleet. So there you go. All right, right. We're gonna do some more mini roster reviews, I guess. We're gonna see if we can raise some money for the Ranger J 1999 Pizza and Bourbon Fund for tonight's festivities. If you'd like to donate, you can. We're doing mini roster reviews because I earn my way through the world today. Takes everything I got. So if you want to throw a tip in the tip jar, feel free. There it is. Just hit the tip jar up, and then that goes to the Bourbon and Pizza Fund. So we'll do that. If you want to read roster, just put your alley code or whatever you need me to look at. Modding, teams, recommendations, anything like that. Get me and Garth here hanging out. We'll be more than glad to do it. You don't even have to throw anything in the tip jar. I just work for tips. I'll still look at your stuff. I look at people's stuff all the time. But if we're gonna try to work hard. I'll try to get some tips. I'm the guitar player on the side of the road, playing some music there with the case open, seeing what I can get. All right. So yeah, keep them coming, man. And if you have questions about anything this past week in SWGOH, go ahead and get that in. We'll go here for a little bit while longer, and then yeah, and then
I
we'll
don't
be
know
back
if it
tonight.
was just last conquest I was much busier or whatever else, but man, I'm so much further along in like 3 days than I was last time.
Yeah, I'm the only reason I'm not in Sector 5 is I stopped myself for tonight so I can just get my resistance team up so I can go do the forced diet for all those boss fights and get all those extra
Yeah.
burritos today, and then that'll knock out my resistance fights for today
I
too,
think
and then we'll be in Sector 5 clearing that today.
Yeah, I think it's because I hit my setup a lot faster this go around. I got my zealous ambitions and stuff, and that makes it a lot easier to get through some of these fights. Because I was like, man, I'm already at 490 of my 630 that I need, so I need 140 more burritos.
Yeah, I'm not that far. That's mainly because I just stopped myself yesterday because I'm like, I need to do this and just let the team build up, and then we'll do it tonight and stuff. So no rush, because I'm still gonna get the red crate, and then really I could sneeze the next conquest. Actually, I could just sneeze, not really care for either of these two conquests, and get spin swallow. So there you go.
Yeah, because you've already got red crate. You would just need the pass again because you need the 40 shards. Because you drop 30, not getting you drop
Red
30,
crate.
not getting red crate. So
I'm 153 out of 330. So I mean, he's going to be 160, 170. So if I stop now, that would put him at 230. You know, to 250. I mean, yeah, it's not. I think I might get Ben Swallow. Andrew Zani, do you think the dude in Lord of the Rings episode 2 is a Maiar? Yes, I do. I'm not sure where they're going with that. It's unknown right now, so I don't know who he's supposed to be. I don't think he's Sauron, but I don't know who he is. He's definitely He's definitely a Maiar. He's not a Valar. He's not a big boy. They didn't have anything to do after the first stage.
Unless they change the appearance.
Well,
you know it.
Yeah, you never know.
We already know what he looks like already. They
Yeah.
have him in a trailer.
Kai says,
He
I
looks
always
like
hear
Eminem.
about zealous ambition, but I just do different build, Amplify, Agony, and Volatile. That's it. I'm kind of the same way, but there's lots of different ways you can go with your disc, so.
It depends on what you have for Zealous Ambition, because like Zealous Ambition makes your supports hit like trucks. So when you're rocking if you have Sortie and you need to do your droid kills or whatever else, you can literally have Sortie BB-8 and then like whoever else in the lineup, and she'll take her turn and kill everything. It kind of is a good fun with the Inquisitor team because Seven Sisters is a support and she assists every time they attack. So she's running around and just assisting for 250,000 damage. So it makes the purge feats harder, but it makes other thing like where you're just trying to get kills with teams. It's very strong. So it just depends. You just need a lot of it. I like using Mar, Beezus Mar hitting back for like 1 million damage on her basic. That's always a good fun.
Yeah, Nathaniel Morgan, it is a stupid Galactic challenge. What was those 80s you said I need to put on Paplu, or was it Low Gray?
Paplu needs the Zeta because it's 5% protection recovery whenever he gains a status effect. So between the thermals and the dots, he just keeps recovering. But it's still RNG based because
I'll put one on. I'll put it on because I have a ton of them. So, well, the thing in Oregon, you know, I have to be the glutton for punishment because I'm an idiot. So,
here we go. Ewok Ami win.
Elsie says, "Is Rings of Power good? I couldn't get through first episode. House Dragon is more interesting to me. It's subjective, man. I can't tell you that. I mean, I think it's a phenomenal series. So, I mean, you know,
to be honest, I'm waiting for the whole thing to come out before I even try to get into it.
I mean, you get through episode 2, and then I haven't seen today's episode, so
yeah, it's just hard because it's like the problem with not being able to consume the entire thing in one go is that there are character or plot developments that they spanned out in other episodes. Like they don't touch on it fully in an episode. It leaves a lot of questions. You need to go with without chirp a lead.
Oh, it's not chirp a lead, it's Paplu?
It's just you just need to know you want no lead and to be slow because the only way you win this by any measure is by literally them dying to dots.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So if you're fast, you're just gonna.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so I need to change that out.
Yeah, if you're fast, you're gonna run you down.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, and you don't want to attack on a turn. You don't want to put the. You just want to like basic, and then the only person who like uses any ability is to dispel. But yeah, it's. I was looking at this one. I was like, no, I don't care. I'm taking tier 3 crate. I'm done. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm enjoying both. I'm enjoying both. I mean, for me, I find them both really good. I will say the pacing on the first episode of Rings of Power is, you know, it takes a minute to get going, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. I'm like what I'm seeing so far. So, Kai, but you hoard everything. I've spent all my Zetas. I don't really have much to put them on, so you know, I don't. Hoard.
I Zeta everything. So,
yeah,
you know.
I have Zeta everything, and I have 200 something Zeta. So I think we're okie dokie there. Well, this isn't really.
Well, LC, I would hope Rings of Power looks beautiful because they spent so much money on the CGI.
Oh, it's incredible. It looks incredible. Yeah, this isn't doing anything.
Just calm your tits, good sir.
No,
what's the galvanize do?
I got bloated it up.
Well, yes.
How many do I need here? I need just 15. So what's this one? 2, 4, 7, 10, 14. So I need this one right here. All right. Use Paplu's special. All right, we'll use Paplu's special.
It's galvanize, which I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. I can just tell you what it is.
Paplu's special. There's diversion and then there's galvanize. All right. Who do I put it on? Elder, I guess? I don't know. Shit.
I think you're trying to wait until he has tenacity down.
Oh.
Rocking the T-bow? What is this?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, listen here, Mr. Sith Trooper. Kylo needs to get the kills, not you. Alright, well, there goes that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I just need more gear, and I'm not going to put more gear on these guys. Yeah, I'm happy. I've got my Omicrons and everything I need. So yeah, screw it. At least I tried, guys. Right. At least I tried.
Well, now we should get you to Zeta the rest of the team
I
and gear
guess.
them all to gear 13 Relic 7. And then slap an Omni on it. And then you'll be good to go.
Hey, got a little tip in the tip jar. Hey, a little bit more money toward the Ranger J Bourbon Fund. Hi. Thank you,
Ooh.
thank you, thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was I gonna do? Oh, I gotta do mod. We were doing. It doesn't really matter who. Pick 3PO here. Not that I'm doing his mods anytime soon, but just for slicing purposes. See, we need those. Let's find those.
Quickly double check my fleet arena.
There we go. We used our energy. We did a good job. All right. So if you want a mini roster for you, put your ally code in and stuff. We're doing that. If you have any questions, put those in too. What is I doing? Okay, so we did this. Let me go. I need to check the stores. There we go. Let's check the stores. See if there's anything of significant value anywhere. Let's get our salvage first of all. Nothing there. We'll get those. Are there any bloody Corbantes in there? There are. Thank God. Thank the maker. Mods. Anything? Okay, that's health. Flat off and no. No, that you lost me. No, that's awful. More crap in the mod store, so no, sir. Not wasting anything there. Don't have anything until then. Then what's in here? No, not gonna waste that. Shard shop. What do I want here? Not really. I mean, getting more furnaces never hurts, so let's just get some more of those. Yeah, Skywalker Vader. Hello there, our good Canadian Vulcan friend up there in Canada there, eh? Yeah, Kai's a day one player, man. She's been hoarding for a while, so she hoards and then she gets, and then she hoards and then she gets. So that's the way she does it. So
Yeah, I'm just over here trying to get enough Zetas for Jabba when he drops.
mm-hmm.
I've got 3. No, I've got 2.5. I want to say is what I have right now. 2.5 Zetas, but I'm, Zetaing everything I shouldn't. So,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just in a different position. I hoard certain things, but I hoard for projects. So when I get it to a certain point, I just go bam. So I've always heavily invested in certain teams and stuff. I just don't stop. I mean, I hoard up to a point, and then when I'm ready, like say like Profanity, bam, do it. Then the same thing I'll do with Job. I'll get everything in place, and then bam, do it. And it is what it is.
Why do you have so much sitting in your inbox, Kaya? There's no cap to crystals that I know of.
Yeah, that is a good question. Because doesn't that go away after a certain time?
Yeah, it does. What am I doing? Why is this fight not going well?
I don't know. You get better rewards? How does that play? How do you get better rewards? I don't understand. How did not collecting rewards get you better rewards? Did I miss something? Did I miss the memo on something here? I mean, Kai, I could do that. I'm still going to get horrible rewards, and I get garbage. But the smart thing is that Kaya does not have the Inquisitors, and that's why she's the SWGOH whisper in my ear, because I do have the Inquisitors, and I'm ashamed to admit that.
You won't be ashamed to admit that in 3 months when they become required.
I know, right? I'm like, hey, I've got Inquisitors. like I.
Ranger and I will be sitting at the guild going, "Here's your 2 Reva shards, guild."
Yay! No, as long as I've known Kai, she's always been a hoarder, so. And she can be. She's put herself in the position to do that. But that's something that like a vet player could do, because, with resources and everything. A newer player, it's much more difficult to do something like
Well,
that.
yeah, when you're
Because you're
when your
just
account,
you're constantly just trying to climb and get stuff. But when Kai's in a
yeah,
position where she can do that kind of stuff.
where she's stable position to play screw around with rewards, and you can go, a month without.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll go for a little while longer here. Don't worry, you're gonna get more streaming. You'll get some more streams today. We're gonna keep streaming and hanging out with you guys and helping you with your rosters. That's what we're doing. Mini roster reviews. Yeah, Andrew's on. You're in a different position. You're in a different position than me and Kaya. So I mean, yeah. But yeah, if you want a mini roster review, you need some help with your account, put your ally code in and what you want me to help you with, modding, where you want to farm, that kind of stuff. We're more than welcome to do that. If you do anything else, if you need some help, feel free to do that. Neo Venom. Oh, you want me to look at your stuff, Neo Venom? All right. Which one am I looking at? Is this the funky account there, Neo Venom? All right, what am I looking? Is this the Sith one? Just all Sithy Sith? Look at the Dars. Okay. Yeah. So Enkai's in a position
Maddie
she can
wants
do.
me to deploy. I gotta go to deploy.
I already did I deploy?
I don't. Well, this is the first deploy notification I've gotten. Man, it's crazy to see. Whose account is that?
That's Neo Venom. He wants us to look at the Sith because all the Dars. This is what he does, dude.
I'm just looking at that clone seven.
Look at all the Dars. Vader,
Chewie.
Trey, Nihilus. Yeah, because he did all the Chewies. Scion, Talon, Darth Maul, Darth Sidious. He just needs to get Darth Revan up, and the Darths will be ready to rock and roll. We'll have a complete Darth team. You crazy kid. The IG team's coming along as well. Which one are you working on? Are you working on the Darts? You're working on that one.
All right, I've deployed. I've deployed the garrison.
Darth Gliz says you can't start her until you're 2+ years of playing, mostly free to play. Yeah, you just have to be in that position. Both? Oh. So you're doing the IGs as well. So he's going to do all the IGs and oh God. Neo Venom, you're a crazy kid.
I've got the IGs.
Yeah.
I've got all of the IGs at Relic 5 or above. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I decided to do IG86, but I did.
Hey, Nathan Morgan, everybody has a different way of doing it. I mean, Kai's got a great account too, so she doesn't feel it's necessary. She can make the choice not to go for it. But she's got all the GLs and Star Kill. I've seen her account, almost 9 million accounts. So yeah, for me, I'm just not in that. I'm a content creator. It's just a different way of playing the game. It's not wrong. I mean, there's nothing saying the way I do it is any better. It's just the way I play. Everyone's gonna have a different play style. Some are gonna hoard and then play it that way, and then some are not, like me, that I'm a content creator. I always have at the tip of the spear trying to get stuff and using stuff so you guys can see it. So,
yep. I mean, that's the thing is you just pick and choose what you're gonna go after, because that with people who hoard, you have to be very selective as what you go for. So you're waiting for big things
stuff.
Like the profundity and Jabba, and then you'll work on those and use your hoard to get that, and then go back to hoarding again.
Yeah.
But I mean, otherwise, if you're chasing everything as it pops up, you're gonna just blow through your entire resource stash in a heartbeat, and then you're gonna have to do other shenanigans. All right, I do. Okay,
yeah.
Unless Van Seal talks me into it, I'm not gonna do the critic on me.
No, don't do that. Even after the IG team, I'm going for an all Jedi team, but only Jedi with the word Jedi in there. Oh, for God's sakes! Of course you are, Neo Venom. That's just the way you play, bro. Crazy kid. All right. If you need some help, put your ally code in and stuff. If you have any questions, it's been a busy week in SWGOH, then feel free. We'll help you out, answer your questions. That's what we do here. So get your questions and stuff. You got me and Karth.
Wolfman, yes, I did do the Savage Army. I did do that one, because that one, man, there's a lot of things about that one that are going to be interesting. Because I was talking on the Sith server with some of the guys about that, and it's really going to come down to order of operations for what teams he can solo. But there's potential that he could solo CLS, and a couple other options, but it depends on if he will cleanse on the critical hit, the expose, or if the expose consumes. Since his Ami adds so much max health, expose are going to wreck his face. So it depends on a few things. But either way, I think I might not in fives. I think I'm going to swap him out for Talon and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll
because
see.
he's going to give a lot of health steal, permanent health steal, and stats to the team, even if he dies. So, and turn meter, tons of turn meter gain. So it's kind of like a Talon, but then I can use Talon back with my Treya team. So in threes, I'm going to run Darth Maul lead with his Zeta, Barris with her Zeta, and then Savage. So you're gonna have to, you're forcibly gonna have to critically hit Savage, cleanse his dots, and he'll heal 20% of his max health in the process. So
BD says, howdy Ranger, with the new TB coming, Inquisition's greater than Bad Batch for farming? Well, that's a great question.
Ray Rock, are you? Oh, okay. So let's answer that question first. Inquisitor is greater than Bad Batch. I overall want to say no.
No.
Until we see exactly what we need, what the TB is going to require, the difficulty of the mission, what we're going to have to invest. Do you need to have Grand Inquisitor as a leadership for the team? It is hard to say if they're the better investment. And the downside is Inquisitors require very high-end specific modding to beat anything good in like Grand Arena. That they're going to really deplete your roster's effectiveness to make them functional. Where Bad Batch, you need like Echo to be fast, and then you can beat like everything B tier and below, and quite a few A tier teams as well. So I would say no.
No, I'm gonna agree until we see, and we got to see if Reva's even going to be. Is she going to be that kit when we see it? It makes a difference for the Inquisitor team.
And in all honesty, if she doesn't have a GAC Omicron on her, then
no.
Just skip the whole thing. Like, just get her when you get her. Like, one thing CGA just, I guess, cannot wrap their head around is they're like, oh, well, we should have all of them TW ones. I'm like, why do we want to have 5 TW Omicrons for Inquisitors? And then, of course, the Grand Inquisitor is going to be the one that we actually want. So this is like, the process didn't make sense. I understand what they're going for, but with them being so limited in leadership capabilities for what they can lead, it didn't make sense for them to do that. So
yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Ray Rock, were you asking me if I was doing the Fulcrum Mommy?
Yeah, it's not me. I'm not doing it. So yeah.
The short answer is yes, I have it, and currently I use it in with Starkiller in TW, and currently. Let's see. I need to pop up Discord. It has done well in TW for me. Let's see. What was my last? Wrong team.
I'm saving for Ben Swallow, so.
So last TW. Now, great that I had a data chrono that gave them lots of freaking health steal. Last TW, I had 7 holds with the Palp Mara, Juhani, Fulcrum, and Starkiller team.
Nice.
So it is good. I haven't used it offensively yet to solo. No, not yet. I want to, but I wanted to use on defense for a little bit just to kind of see if it did anything viable. And I think having the Fulcrum Ami stops the Fulcrum solo, which is kind of funny.
You're welcome, BD. For ships, let's see here. I want to look here because I want to see if you have Executor. I'm pretty sure what I want you to go after here. You said you're going after Star Killer. Currently going after Star Killer, but I'm not sure where to go after that. Yeah, see. You need C Executive, get you into Bounty Hunter, Imperial Troopers, start working on all that. Because you've got GML, you got SLKR. I mean, your options are, I mean, any GL you want to go for here is fine. I just think you're hurting yourself here. Not, you've got the Finalizer, you're finishing up that. You got Malevolence. You don't even have GR ship unlocked. I would say C Executor. If you wanted to go Profundity, how's your Rogue One look though? Hey, take a look at this. Nah, not even close. And if we go to your Empire, how's your Empire looking? I mean, it's got some pieces in place. I mean, if you're gonna go, Starkiller, great. That's fine. I think it's a great addition here. But you got to start thinking like combos here, so you can get the most bang for your buck. You know, I mean, and I don't even think you have Cat on this account, do you? Let me look here. If you have Cat, I may suggest JMK. If not, then yeah, I don't know where you're at with. I mean, JMK is on the board if you're close to getting Cat. If not, then I still think it's C here, man. You've got SLK, get C, get the Executor. You're going to need that meta ship, man. And you're not even close to Profundity. And you know our policy here is to say, yeah.
All right, so Ranger, work beckons. I must return.
All right, go do your work stuff, man. I'm gonna go here for a little while longer. I'll see you tonight, brother.
Sounds good. We'll catch you later.
All right, bye, Clayton.
See ya.
Yeah, you just need to hit the ships harder here, man. You don't have the meta fleet. I think C, you get the combo deal here, man. Get C and get Executor, and then after that, you know, with Star Killer, those 3 GLs with Executor, because that can handle Profundities and stuff. Then yeah, but I think that's the play here. After that, I like that you have SLKR. I like that you have Jedi Master Luke, and then having Jedi Luke does help you. You know. With some of the other stuff. I mean, I cannot just not look at this and go, yeah, see Executor. And, you know, that gets you, then you can finish out your Bounty Hunters, your Imperial Troopers, that get you more team, another GL, a meta fleet. Then after that, you could think, all right, do I want to go, if you're close to Cat, then JMK, and then maybe work on the Profundity. You know, I mean, it's going to be a while before you farm up the Marquise for Jabba, so that's really not on the board. Lord Vader is really not on the board. So those are kind of the ones I'm thinking that you're going to go for here. Get the fleet up and running, man. You know, work on your negotiator stuff too. Well, get your Executor and C and get all those ships and stuff done for that fleet. Then, if you want to go GMK because you're close to Cat, then you can go negotiator. Work on your negotiator and the ships with JMK Cat. That'd be like your 4th GL, and then after that, you can kind of play it by ear, dude. With Star Killer, Executor. I mean, after that, you may even go with Profundity. You know, so I mean, why not? So those are some of the ones I'm thinking about for that, bro. So hopefully that helps you out. I mean, when I just look at that, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Like, you need you need to ship a little harder, and if you're going to ship harder, you might as well get something else out of the deal. So get into your Palpatine, get into your Executor, run out your Bounty Hunters for the ships and Imperial Troopers, and then you can make a decision after that, GMK, or, you know, where you want to go from that. Ships matter, man. They really do. Ships are where it's at. Where it's at. I got to turn the microphone. All right, just said not much going on here in the game. We'll do some Conquest tonight for Happy Hour. You can see me tonight at Happy Hour on Twitch with Lord Clayton and myself. We'll have some fun with you guys. So if you want to check that out, feel free to be on tonight. Have some fun with us in the gang. Pale Thunder says ship harder skewers. Yeah, it's just one of those necessary things, man. Yeah, I mean, the only ship that I don't have up and running is Raven's Claw, but I'm farming it now, so we'll get it to. Well, I mean, I've got all the abilities on it, so with that, it's just a matter of just getting it to 7 stars, which we will. But that's the only ship that's not rocking and rolling, so it does make a difference. I've had fights that just Yeah, I don't know why we don't have expedited farming on that Wolfman. I do too. I don't get it. I never got an answer on that, but I don't know. But I couldn't even tell you why that's a thing. Characters that there's ships that are older than characters in the game that are double dropped and expedited. So why can't we get ships? I don't know. All right, doing mini roster reviews. If you put your ally code in, what you want me to do? It's a Friday, TGIF to everybody. Hope you guys are having a good Friday and getting ready to enjoy the weekend. We got some more streams coming at you. We got the stream tonight, happy hour, and then we'll have the Jedi Academy tomorrow as well. And then I should do the GA Center with the Nev this weekend sometime. So you can check that out on the Escape Podcast channel. CG Logic, we have less ships. Yeah, that could be. I don't know. I don't have a definite answer, so yeah, it is what it is until it changes. I'd like to see it change, so yeah. But if you have any questions, put those in. I know we've had a crazy week in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. You're more than welcome to ask anything about what's going on. I'll give you the best answer I can. If you want a mini roster review, not hard. Just put your ally code in, what you want some help with, and then we'll get you squared away. Whether it's modding, teams to go for, direction of your account, all that stuff, we do it all the time. You don't have to do anything else. I help you free of charge. But if you want to throw some tips into the Ranger J Bourbon Fund for tonight's drinking action, there you go. There's the tip jar. I work for tips. But if you can't afford that, it's okay. I'm still going to get you squared away. I'm still going to get you good. And we'll do Conquest tonight. We'll look at some of those feats. I got to do the Force Dyads, and we'll get into Sector 5 and start knocking out all that crap. So there you go. If you had a guess, who would the new light side GL be? I'm still going to say Leia. If we got Jabba, then I think we're going to get Leia. So, I mean, with the 40th anniversary of Endor and stuff, I mean, just seems like it just feels right, Beskar. I mean, it could be something else, but I mean, if we're going to get a light side GL, probably by beginning of next year. Not Slave Leia. As much as I would have loved to have a Slave Leia, yeah. No, it's going to be General Leia in some form or capacity. Yeah, they didn't say there's... but, I mean, they would bring it may not be a counterpart, but GL9 Num? No, I don't think so. I don't think it'll be a counterpart, like they've done with the other GLs, but just her own thing that she can do her own thing with, Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, Ewoks were instrumental in winning the Battle of Endor, sure. GL Jar Jar, shame on you, Wolfman. GL Adults Ahsoka. No, I don't see that one either. But I think Carrie Fisher, just some honor and stuff, yeah. Hey, Ranger, question. How do you split up Sith Empire for 3v3? Good question. Trying to think of what we did last time. Let me look at my defense on threes here real quick. GL Chirper, really? That's what you want to go with? I think we kept Revan for offense. Did we? That's 5. I was like, wait a minute. What did I put down here? We had Malgus here Malgus with those 3. I may change it up. And then we've got, I think we kept Darth Revan for offense. Darth Revan, Bashley, Malik, and then we did this team here for 3v3 defense with Malgus. So,
what's up, Ranger?
Oh God, my Friday's ruined. Hi, Grande.
Hey, you know I do some impressions, right?
No, you don't.
I've been working on an impression, by the way.
I've been working on seriously doubt that, Grande.
Yeah, I've been working on an impression of Batman.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, Grande, let's hear your impression of The Dark Knight.
You want to hear it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody's waiting.
Up and away!
First of all, that's Superman.
Yeah.
Superman.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ranger.
That's Superman.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my impression.
I don't like your impression because you said Batman, and then you
just said it was super. I said thank you. You just said it was Superman, and I said thank you.
I'm offering $1 million in Monopoly money for someone to go skull stupid ass Grande's ass right now. I mean, just
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're so positive about
I hate you.
about my impression.
Nah, it's
Really
garbage.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Moving on. Pale Thunder needs some help with Wampa. I'm just gonna do that. All right. So for Wampa, I'm gonna show you my Wampa because I'm looking at yours, Pale. I'm a big believer in the reason we've had so much success with our Wampa. One, he's Relic 7, but two, I go high tenacity with him because if he resists that first hit of anything from anybody, 9 times out of 10, Wampa's going cray-cray. So if you compare your Wampa to mine, and I'll show you mine here real quick, Pale Thunder, just so you can get a sense of like how he's modded and stuff. So we'll go to Wampa here. Wampa. Well, mine's Relic 7, so you have to take that into consideration. But you can see I went defense. And this is something that me and Calvin Austin talked about. 4 sets of tenacity, defense set, so you can take some hits. And you can see the tenacity I've on him is 144.26. And I haven't even sliced these mods up yet. Makes a huge difference in his survivability. So if you're looking at what you want to do for Wampa to make him effective, it's all about tenacity. And you can see how I've got these mods set up with tenacity and extra wherever I could get extra tenacity. Now I still need to slice this to give him even more tenacity. It's a little bit overkill, but once that first hit goes on and they don't land anything, he gets that extra boost, and then you're off to the races. So if you're thinking about what you want to do with your Wampa there, Relic 7's pretty nice on him, just for the extra stats, damage, survivability, and also tenacity. Think tenacity. So there you go. Sorry there, Pale Thunder. Hope that helps you out. We've got a Wild Grande making an appearance, and he's being Grande. Ray Rock says, "How's that big deal sandwich, Grande?"
It was great. We went to Ye Old Sprouts today.
Okay.
For lunch. Do you have Sprouts near you?
No.
Like a holistic kind of grocery store?
No, we don't have that kind of stuff here in Alabama. We have Piggly Wiggly.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have something like that, like a holistic grocery store that sells like natural products.
Maybe, but I mean, most of the food, the store chains here is Publix, Piggly Wiggly, stuff like that, Target, your main chains. There's no, I mean, I'd have to go look for it, but I'm sure we have farmers markets and stuff like that, but I mean, nothing like
I am an aficionado of different kinds of grocery stores. We know this already, right?
Please don't.
We've had this conversation before, so I won't have it again.
Let's pretend like we never did. Yeah.
But I do like going to grocery stores that sell products that I can't get at the normal grocery store.
Well, no, it's true. I mean, I've growing up in Texas, I mean, my step family they didn't go to the grocery stores like, I mean, they did, but I mean, a lot of times for like when they were going to cook authentic Mexican food and stuff like that, there was there was your local mom and pop grocery stores that were all dotted all over Houston that we would go to. So for real corn tortillas and the meats and all that kind of stuff, and the Mexican bread and stuff like that. So you're welcome. Pale Thunder says that house I'm at 86% tenacity currently. Yeah, I saw that. So get some just use me or Calvin as a guide on what you want in your mods and stuff. And I'm guarantee you your Wampa will do much better. But yeah, we used to get like for authentic Mexican meals, they would go get stuff specifically from there because it's just they wanted certain brands and certain styles of things. So you ain't gonna get that at Safeway.
I have gone on multiple dates with my wife where we just went to the grocery store.
That's not a date. That's a job, man.
And she's like, "Let's just go to the grocery store." And so we go to a grocery store we've never gone to before, and we just walk around. And she's like, "Oh, they have a really good price on 100% sesame seed oil." And I'm like, "Well, let's get it." She's like, oh, they have a really good price on like Wagyu beef. We like it, you know.
Yeah,
Just
trust me. I know.
you never, and then you go home and cook it.
Yeah, certain spices, things of that nature. You know, you're not gonna find them at your chain store, so it's good to go to your out of the way stores that have that kind of stuff. So, but we don't have a what you mentioned here. I think probably Atlanta, I know, has all that shit there.
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
I used
sure
to live there.
Atlanta has that, but like Central Markets.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
like
easily. I mean, they've got their own sections of town.
hoity-toity
Yeah,
HEB.
there's a
Yeah,
Vietnam section, there's a Chinese section where you can go, and there's religiously, like that certain type of food in or products that you're looking for. So, restaurants, if you don't want to make it yourself, you just go there and get authentic Vietnamese food or Chinese food or all that stuff. So, absolutely.
It's like going to a halal deli. Have you ever been to a halal?
I have actually been to a whole.
I love halal. I'm like, that's freaking epic.
All right, so you got me and the Grande Pappy Babyface Patron Grande here. So we'll go for another 10-15 minutes. If you want a roster review, put your alley code in and what you want me to look at. We'll get you squared away. We're trying to raise some money, Grande, today. We're trying to see if we can raise some money for the Ranger J Likes Bourbon Fund for tonight's stream for the happy hour.
Oh, I need to get another bottle of bourbon. We're out of bourbon at the house.
Well, you need to get some more. So if you like to throw a tip in the tip jar, there you go. And if you want a roster review, put that in there. Mini roster review with what you need help with, we'll get that. If you have any other questions, it's been a busy week in SWGOH. We're here for that as well. Tonight we're just going to do Conquest, sit back, chill, relax, and then we'll go raid the Muppet Heinze.
I've been doing that. I think it's called like Wood Creek Reserve.
No, it's really good, but I can't afford that. Are you kidding me? That shit's amazing, but I can't afford it, so no.
That's what I've been buying recently. That's what I've been buying here recently.
Yeah, I'm happy just to get my hands on some Jim Beam or some turkey or But yeah, that Woodford's is fucking great, dude. Andrew Cotter brought me some in I think when he came down when he took me to the Bill Burr concert. He had this big box of stuff. He's like, carry this into the house. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? Shit's heavy as balls. This is all alcohol. He did it again, man. He got me all this incredible, bourbon and whiskey and stuff. I was like, good Lord. He even got me cool little glasses so I get expensive stuff and, you can sniff it. It's designed to drink it. I was like, Andrew, you're a goddamn legend, dude. I just was happy to come hang out with me. He brought all this extra shit. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, one of my buddies, he invited me to go over to like a whiskey bar, and like one of the drinks we got was whiskey served in a box that was actually smoking with like smoked cherries inside of it, and you like open the box and like smoke comes out, and I'm like, how much does this drink cost? He goes, you don't care, I'm buying, and I was like, you're right, I don't care, you're buying. But it was cool.
Scott Walker says, I prefer Crown Royal whiskey over bourbon. That's fine. We all have our choice. There's no wrong answer. Some people prefer vodka or gin and stuff. I'm fine with that. I mean, whatever your taste buds require, man. Early times. I've had early times. I've had a lot of different bourbons and whiskeys and stuff over my life. And yeah, I just can't afford the really nice shit. I usually get the cheap stuff there, Grande. Grande knows. He knows I get the cheap stuff, so.
I don't normally drink very much. I probably drink maybe 2 fingers every other day or every 5th day, something like that.
I usually just drink on Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are the 2 days that I drink. Other than that, I don't drink. So, but if I'm drinking, I'm going to enjoy it, so yeah.
Well, hey, man, I got to go brave the heat.
Okay, go brave the heat, buddy. Be safe out there, man, and get your ass home so you can enjoy time with your family on the weekend.
All right, buddy. Hey, y'all be safe.
All right, Grande, be safe, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. All right, everybody. That's the great Pappy Grande Babyface Patron. There you go. You guys got Clayton and Grande today. Jesus. Rose says, I rotate, but oddly enough, drink rum now instead of bourbon. Yeah, rum's really good. I like rum, too. Crack and Sailor, Jerry, no idea why. Probably because those two, I can always get on sale. I don't mind them. Yeah, bourbon. I mean, again, I used to drink a lot of rum. There's a certain, I'll drink anything. But if I have my choice is whiskey and bourbon. Some people it's not. Again, they like gin more. They like vodka more. They whatever it is. Just whatever makes your taste buds happy, man. We all have different tastes, and there's no wrong answer. You like what you like. I respect it. I'll drink any of that crap. Hey, oh, why did you? All right, you know who you are who just donated. They just donated Swevin. Thanks, buddy. God damn it. And then I'll just use your initials. LM with a tip in the tip jar. Thank you, sir. And then JL just did a Swevins. I'm not going to use your name on the stream. I just got Swevins. God damn it. I was all happy. Oh, I got another tip in the tip jar, Swevin. Like, oh. Dirty bastard. Oh, yeah, Bill Thunder. I'm trying to hide your head as we keep your anonymity. I mean, he's like, no, it was me. Oh, you dirty turd. Let me look at this one. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up here on the tip jar. Okay, you need some help there, my friend? LM? I got you, brother. I got you, homie. And you didn't donate a Swevin, so I'd definitely be happy to do this. All right, am I missing a number here? I am missing a number. All right. Let's take a look at what he wants some help with. He says, working on Jabba, but after that, should I go for Lord Vader or Grand Inquisitor? Leaning toward Grand Inquisitor for the new DB, just in case CG suggestion on your Inquisitors. Okay, so we're getting Schmader. Jabba. Okay, Jabba. I mean, at 8 million, let me look at your ships first, because that's going to dictate some stuff here. You've got Executor and Profundity, so that's perfect. Yeah, I mean... It's a tough call here. Lord Vader or Grand Inquisitors? I'm going to lean toward Lord Vader on this. How's your Bad Batch? Let me look here. They've got the start. Well, you only need these 4, but it's still a lot of card text and stuff. And then how's your Inquisitors? I would definitely do... 2 Inquisitors that I would definitely work on star-wise. Second Sister and Ninth. Kind of keep the other ones... You can work on all their stars, right? Since you've got the stars on your Bad Batch, get the stars on these characters. Just start farming them, especially Second Sister because of her ship. But you got her Gear 11, so you can take advantage of that. And Ninth because she's a good tank. But get the stars on your Inquisitors. So let's do a double attack here. Let's go for Lord Vader. I think getting that last... Well, you want to get Jabba, you said, right? You're going after Jabba. After that, if you want to go for Lord Vader, I'm down with that. Work on this... How's your Jabba coming along, though? He's all over the map, Christ. I like the Jabba play. It's an easier one to get. Then after that, I would say wait. Let me work on the stars in your Inquisitors for sure. I mean, if you want to go Jabba, then we can go to Lord Vader, especially with your Bad Batch being starred. If you want to get Jabba, cool. From there, let me and Clayton guinea pig for you. Let us see what that event's going to entail. How difficult is it? What is it really going to bring for you? Before I have you invest in team like reigning the Inquisitors, let me take the bullet here, hit for you. So work on your plan. I think is a good plan. Yeah, let me take the hit on this for you. So stick with Jabba, go for Lord Vader afterwards. Put Grand Inquisitors, the Inquisitor and stuff on the back burner for now, and let me and Clayton go through and see what it's worth. And if it's worth it, then we'll tell you. Then maybe you switch it up. At least go for the Bad Batch first after Jabba. Get your Bad Batch going because that's a team on its own besides Lord Vader that's going to be worth it. But get them just at least up for their relics and stuff, and then we'll decide: do we go? At that point, do we go Inquisitors or do we go Lord Vader? So that way you can kind of make a decision which direction you go at that final push, right? You've got everything else. So getting Jabba's fine. Then we'll go from Jabba, we'll go Bad Batch. Bad Batch will make a decision after that, because Bad Batch, if you just have the team, is worth it on its own, even if you don't go for Lord Vader right away. And then that way, by that time, TB will be out, and then I can look at it and say, go get your Inquisitors before you go finish for Lord Vader. I think that might be the play. So let's do that. So that way we can kind of give you a good idea of what's going on. But don't worry about the galactic challenges either, because Inquisitors are going to go away, and I like that you're going for Jabba, because Hutt Cartel is going to come in and it's going to take over for what you need for the new galactic challenges. So there you go. Hopefully that answers your questions. Roy says, question at 4 of 100 for Rad is currently farming for Ray. Have 4 characters left. That's done. Finish Ray farm or switch to Profundity farm? Roy, that's a tough call. I would stick with Ray because you got Ben Solo coming up, and then you can always work on go finish Ray. You've already started her. Ben Solo's coming, especially if you're getting Ben Solo, and then go right for Profundity. Don't stop in the middle of what you're doing to go get that. We always say ships, but you've started the journey and you only have that left for Ray. Go get Ray. Get Ben Solo, get that team locked and loaded, and then go hard for Profundity. Gundam Liger, what's going on, buddy? Says Ranger, if you need some new goals for your ACS streams, how about if you get so much you have to get a number 7 tattoo? No. Never. I plan on getting some more tattoos, and Slevin ain't going to be one of them I get. No way. No. How dare you? Yeah, I agree with you, Nathaniel Morgan. Kai says, I'm planning on doing Profundity Hoarding, and we'll do Inquisitor if they're specifically required. If not, I'll do Jabba. Yeah, let us take the hit on that, Kai. You know me and Clayton will go in there and get our hands dirty. Luke says, I just need the marquees for Jabba, so it won't take much. Yeah, I'm already working on those as well, Luke. So I like the Jabba play for sure. Easier GL to get and stuff. You've already got Profundity, so adding Jabba will be great. And then go for Bad Batch. Farm up your Inquisitor stars, but don't put any gear on them other than what you've got on them already. And then let me take the hit. We'll find out, and then you can go one direction or the other. If the Inquisitor stuff is just not worth it, then you can go finish Lord Schmader. And then if so, then go for Inquisitors. It always is. I mean, this, Kaya. They're gonna, they did this with the BAM team, and Mando's. It was required, and then they switched it out to another team, and now it's currently the Inquisitors. But what they're gonna do? They're gonna make the Hutt Cartel the primary thing in galactic challenges. I mean, it's just what they do. They cycle this through every few months, where there's a predominant team that gets every other galactic challenge because they're trying to encourage you to go after those teams. So they're going to do that here soon. I mean, let's just be realistic about it. And it's usually the marquee characters that you don't have and stuff like that. So, yeah. If you're equal distance Ray Rock, I mean, there's no wrong answer here. But, I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, after Bad Batch, then we can make kind of a call there. You know what I'm saying, Luke? So it's like you finish up, you get Jabba. Great. By the time all that's said and done, then you start Bad Batch, because that's going to be a shit ton of card techs and gear. From there, we can make a decision. Do we go straight into the Inquisitors because we see that Reva's really good and that you're going to need it for the TB to be effective? Then maybe we go Inquisitors, get that team up and running so you can help your guild out and stuff, and then finish up with Lord Vader. I think that's a smart play. I don't know. They did pretty hard. Remember when BAM and all that crap came out, Kai? Man, they were... Shit, every other week was like, Jesus, what's going on? What was the other team they did that to? Was it Manos? Good Lord in heaven. I had to use Manos for everything? Jesus. It's not the first time they did it, so it doesn't shock me that it won't be, yeah. One other question. Sortie 3v3 team finishing Relics Unheard today. I'm not sure in 3v3. You should ask Luke, and he's not here. If not tonight, Clayton will be on tonight. Just message him directly in our Discord. He's got Sortie and he has a better understanding of that. I don't know Sortie well enough because I've just not dicked around with her, but he has her up and running. So you're just tell him I told you to message him. 5v5, yeah, he's got the team. It's just droids, like BB-8 and T3 M4 and stuff like that. So he's got those teams that you can go to SWGOH page. But if not, just hit him up directly. He'll be more than glad to help you out. I just don't know enough about the Sortie to... I know how to kill her. I don't know what works on defense and stuff. I haven't really dicked around with her enough. But Clayton does. So ask get with Clayton, and he'll be more than glad to help you out, dude. I mean, I'd love to work on a sortie team, but yeah. That's a good sub goal. What, for a tattoo? I'm not getting a bloody tattoo that's SWGOH for anything charity related. Are you crazy? You're out of your mind. I've gone Loco La Cabeza if you think I'm doing that. I mean, I'm going to get a full sleeve on my arm and then a little bit more here, and that's all I want. SWGOH ain't going to be a part of it. Just could not put SWGOH on me. You know how much I hate SWGOHs. I just couldn't. No. And then be reminded of that? No, I'd rather... no. No. IPD is 1, T3 for 3v3 for IPD new. That could be a team. I don't know for threes. I'm just not that well rounded on that one, Luke. That's why I usually have Clayton here for that stuff. He's well done on that crap. The one team I just have not been able to do anything with is droids. Yes, just not for sortie. I'm just too tied in. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. Going for. We just got Profundity, and now before that, I did Inquisitors, and now I'm doing all the crap for Jabba. So it's all about saving my crystals and what I can for this right here. So, yeah. I got my own plans. After Jabba, if there's nothing extraordinary that comes in, because I've already done Inquisitors, maybe I do go for that sortie team. Because I'll have the droids. It's just a matter of getting sortie up and running. And I haven't been farming her, and I should. And that's just horrible. I need to add her to the favorites. But I've been farming so much other bullshit. It's like, good lord, where are you, sortie? Yeah. I started to, but... yeah, I could start farming her today, so we'll do that. Do the best we can. I'd like to get her up, but we'll add her to the favorites. I'll start working on her slow farm. But yeah, if you can watch us tonight there, Luke, then ask that question. Clayton will definitely get you squared away. And then if not, just message him. Can't be on tonight. Just message Clayton more. It's Karthik in our Discord. Carthic. Karthik. And he'd be more glad to give you the answers you're looking for. See, that's how we do stuff here at RSG. We don't know. We'll get you to someone who goddamn does know. All right, we'll go a few more minutes. If you want to get some help with your roster, feel free to put your alley code in what you want to look at. Hope that helps you out there, Luke. And thank you for the tips in the tip jar. It's very much appreciated. Still angry at Pell for the SWGOH bastard. So if you want to throw something in the tip jar, you're more than welcome. But you don't have to do anything for mini roster reviews because I just look at your stuff, answer your questions, and try to help you out here. We'll go for another 5 minutes, and then I'll wrap it up. Unless someone gets another roster review or, wants to do that. Work for the tips today. Ugh. My allergies are hitting me hard. My eyes... And we'll go over Conquest tonight. We'll do all of the Force Dyad. Mary J., you want me to look at your stuff, man? Pizza? All right. You're taking grinding Carnaby at the moment? All right. I don't know. We know that he's got a new puzzle coming out from Omega. I don't know what it's going to mean. I mean, I could ask him, but then my brain would melt. So, pizza. So you're doing Kenobi. Do you have Kitty Cat? You said you're doing Kenobi, right? Where is he? Is he even... You're ticket farming him, so he's not popping up yet. That's right. How close are you for Cat, bruh? Are you working toward Cat? I don't see Kitty Cat down here. It's great that you're getting JMK, but I mean... How far away? Soon TM? Okay, good. So yeah, that's actually a smart play. Halfway's not that close. Yeah, so yeah, all resources toward her, dude. So adding GMK with what you got here. Yeah, that'll be a nice, and especially if you get her with Cat. How are your ships looking? Now you finish the finalizer. Yeah, you need to start thinking about a fleet, either profundity or executor. C executor or profundity, whatever. You don't even have Genet Luke. Okay. Man, I got some work to do here. I mean, I like to see your CLS team get up a little bit, but I mean, there's a couple. If you want to go CLS and GML and then get to light side with profundity, do all that crap, or you can go C executor. And after JMK, you've kind of got a lot of different options. Hell, if you want to go Java, promise you don't have Gen Luke, so that's going to be a hindrance to you. So probably C executor till you get your Gen Luke going, because you can even do JML without Gen Luke, unless you want to go CLS into the Gen Luke with Wampa. If you have Wampa and Hermit Yoda into JML, that could lead you to profundity and or Java. That might be a play too. I'm just thinking about your fleets because that could hold you back. I love JMK and Cat on your team, but yeah, we got to think long-term strategy here, like what's going to be the most bang for your buck. Both are really good solid options. There's no wrong answer here. C executor, Bounty Hunters Troopers, or you could go CLS into Jedi Luke, Jedi Master Luke, profundity if you wanted to, or you can go CLS, get your rebels up to Jedi Luke, and then maybe go Jabba into profundity. Just throwing it out there, just giving you some different ideas and stuff. But no, it's coming along nicely at 4.8 million. If you have JMK and if you get Cat, that'll be a really nice at 4.8 with what you've got here already. So we can get executor. I saw you have the Piet, so you must be thinking executor with Relicate Piet. So yeah, it seems like a play. Because you've got Relicate Piet, you get everything else in order, then I think it'd be okay. No, it looks good, dude. Just focus on JMK right now, and then Cat when you can get her. And I got the Spinning Wheel of Death. Okay, that's great. Yeah, finish your executor farm. You need a meta fleet to either take out the executors or profundities, because executor can take out profundity on offense. You need to start thinking that now that profundity's in there. After JMK, I'm heavily leaning toward you getting an executor and C. I mean, and then get your troopers rounded out, your bounty hunters rounded up, and then from there you can decide, do you want to go Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke, or just get CLS up with Jedi Knight Luke into JML, something along those lines. But if you got Relegate Piet, I mean, you gotta get executor. So hopefully that helps you out there, pizza. And we got a few tips in the tip jar today. Got a little bit of stuff, so we can go and get some pizza today, get some bourbon today, a little bit. So thank you everybody for the tips in the tip jar. Very much appreciate it. All right, last call. If you want some help with your account, put your ally code in, what you want me to look at. If not, I'm going to wrap things up here. Any final questions? Now is the time, because I'm going to start wrapping it up. I got to get, I got to go get some more stuff, and then, yee. No, it's coming along nicely. JMK will be nice for you, Mary J. Cat, that'll be a nice team. And then C, natural progression and executor, that'll be really good for you. You'll be in the 5 million range, and then you can start hitting for either Java, JML, something along those lines. I mean, there's really no wrong answer, so yeah. KO wants me to look at some. All right, KO, I can look at your stuff. What do you want me to look at, my friend? What can I help you? Working on profundity at the moment? Sure. Absolutely. Oh, look at this account. 5.8. JMK, Spring Leader Kylo Ren. Very nice. I'm assuming with that Piet you've got executor. Yeah, and you're working toward profundity? I love that. Starkiller JML, that's a great question. Let's look where you're at. Again, I'm going to go. If you guys want help, now's the time to put it in there. If you want an ally code, I'm going to look at this guy's stuff, and then if nobody else, then yeah. Final call for tips. Tips in the tip jar. Ross reviews, questions. Get them in now. So debate: JML or Star Killer? Let's look at your stuff that you would need for Star Killer. So and ships. God damn it! I hate when I do that. The big one is Mary J. So I'm just gonna go to your unaligned force users. How's your Mary J? Oh, she's almost there. Nice. Okay. What about the rest of these guys, of the crew? Talon's a little bit of ways, but that's Cantina. What about Dash is almost done? Okay. How's Cal Katarn? I don't say Cal Katarn. So that's where we're at with Star Killer. What about JML? You don't have Jedi Knight Luke. You have Hermiota. You don't have Hermiota. Okay. I don't know if he's not unlocked. And let me look at see if you have Wampa. A Wampa Wampa? Do you have a Wampa? I'm not seeing a Wampa Wampa. I'm going to lean towards Starkiller here simply for the fact that the characters are available. It's 68,400 to... Let me check one more time to make sure I didn't miss Wampa Wampa. You haven't activated Hermiota or Kyle Katarn. What about Wampa? Because that's the other thing you need for Jedi Knight Luke to go into Jedi Master Luke. Okay, so you haven't activated them yet. Okay, so you haven't activated Kyle. Okay, that helps because I was looking at it because I was like, well, you don't have those two characters. I'm gonna say Starkiller first if that's the play because the longer farm, the quick. So you're almost done with if Kyle can be activated. But he's Cantina. So is Talon. You've got Marjade almost done. Yeah, go for Starkiller. Then go right it after because that's 4 characters, really 5. Then you can get Starkiller. You can get that team up and running. That'll be quicker than all the gearing and stuff you'll need for Jedi Master Luke. You have to get through the Jedi and Luke event, and then you have to go on the JML. I would lead Starkiller. Yeah, there is. You know, remember back in the day, LC, we didn't have all these wonderful options. You've already got GMK, you got SLKR. I love Starkiller here. And you've got Executor. You're working on Profundity. I'd say Starkiller. Finish Profundity, Starkiller, get the stars, and then go get him. And then after that, you can go Jedi Knight Luke and the Jedi Master Luke. I think that would be pretty dope. And then after that, you could probably go right into Seed. Not that hard unless you want to go Jabba. I mean, both of those are really nice calls. But if you get Executor, you have Executor, then C's not too far behind for another GL that you can go right into. So I like the Profundity play. I definitely Starkiller. Get Starkiller up and running, and then go into your Jedi Master Luke farm. And I'll give you basically 3 GLs with another one that's kind of like a GL with Starkiller. Plus you have Profundity. You've got your fleets too. Yeah. And think about C after that. C, Rey, Jabba, which of those? Save Lord Vader for last. It can be. It depends on. So the reason I don't like a Starkiller, like a first thing you go after LC, is because if you go Starkiller early, okay, none of those characters can be really used other than Mara Jade right on the team. I mean, you're not going to use Talon. You're not going to use, Kyle. I mean, they're just going to sit there. I kind of like going after a couple things. I still think Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's really good in the early days. So you're welcome, KO Keo. Welcome. I'm just not a big fan of it. You just have these characters sitting there that they don't have a team. They're not doing anything. So Well, that's you're assuming that with Star Killer because you also then have to farm up visas. You got to farm up, you got to get your Palpatine. That's not too hard, but then you got to add the other two pieces. You're not going to have a JMK or a GK. You're not going to have a tank really in that lineup. What you're going to need, you got to farm up another character. They're just sitting there doing nothing. I always recommend Star Killer after a couple GLs. Because once you have a couple GLs, if you go for the certain ones that you get the fleets out of them, that's going to get you more long-term benefits than I think going right into Star Killer. I think Star Killer's after a GL or, after a couple GLs and fleets and stuff that are locked in, then that, then you go for Star Killer. You have some pieces in place and then you can start rounding out that team, so yeah. Like, I'm looking at this account. He's got 2 GLs. He's got GMK and he's got SLKR. He's going for Profundity, so his fleet's going to be locked in. Star Killer makes absolutely sense here as the next one he goes for, before he goes for, say, like a C or a JML. It's a good in-between farm now that he's got a couple awesome GLs here. So, yeah. All right. All right. Final call on everything. Get us while it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. All right. Final call. Last question. Get a minute or two. You don't get your roster review in or questions in. Forever hold your peace. You'll have to wait till tonight on the Twitch stream. Last call for any tips in the tip jar, questions, roster reviews, anything like that. I'm closing shop down. We've been on for 2 hours, and I'm going to give you many, many hours tonight. Someone said Heinz's not streaming tonight, so we'll just hang out with you guys a little bit longer then. And then I'll go to sleeping, then I'll wake up in the morning, and then we'll do Jedi Academy. Which would be great. It'd be great for me. We got final call on all this stuff. What am I going to want me to deploy to? Oh, let me go check this real quick. I got tagged for TB. Well, since I've done all my battles, I can deploy here. Are we going to get 24? Man, we're pretty close. Oh, people do their battles and stuff, so be kind of cool. We'll get to 23. I know. Yeah. We'll get to 26. I don't know if we'll get to 27. Profundity's been helping out these first 3 phases, man. Let me tell you, Profundity and Lightside TB is gross. So bloody good. All right, I don't see any other requests, so thanks for everybody. Hopefully helped you out with your rosters today. Thanks for everybody threw some tips in the tip jar. Appreciate it. We'll use that toward the pizza and bourbon fund for tonight. Very much appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe as you come your way out. And also, if you ever need me for anything, if I'm not streaming, you're always welcome to hit me up in Discord. People do it all the time. So hit me up in Discord. I'm not hard to find. Discord description of everything's linked in the description of the video. You're more than welcome to hit me up anytime. I answer people's questions all the time. I may not respond right away, but I always respond. I will respond to you eventually. So there you go. So thanks for hanging out with us today. TGIF to everybody. We'll see you tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning. And if we don't see you then we'll see you when we see you. So everyone have a great day. TGIF. Be safe. Get home safely to your loved ones and stuff. And love you guys. And we'll holler at you soon.